Let's throw some jabs.
The fight starts now!
Well, Sergio, Anthony Joshua's loss to Alexander Usyk last month appeared to end any chance of an AJ showdown with Tyson Fury. However, with Usyk sidelined until next year, Fury has publicly called out Joshua for a fight in December. Joshua has accepted the fight, at least on social media, and Fury's promoter, Frank Warren, says there have been some preliminary talks about staging the fight. Sergio, is it a good idea or a bad idea for AJ to face Fury before the end of the year?
It's a great idea. I love this idea by the Gypsy King, and he's doing what he does best outside the ring, and that's being a promoter. He promotes himself. He goes on social media. He tells you what he wants. He tells you what he's going to do, and he does it. He's a man of his word. I love the fact that he's going for Joshua because this is one of the biggest fights in the world, not only in the UK, not only in England, in the world. It's two big men, and we didn't get to see him for the Undisputed Championship with all belts on the line, but it's still a fight that people want to watch. It's still a fight that's more popular than Usyk, even though that will be for Undisputed. It's just the way it is. Usyk's a nightmare for any heavyweight. Joshua, on the other hand, he's a dream come true for anyone at the heavyweight division.
Yeah, I think it's a bad idea. And I think it's a bad idea for two reasons. One, I don't think Anthony Joshua right now is anywhere close to his best. I think he has a confidence issue as a fighter, having lost 2 in a row to Alexander Usyk, and I think he needs more time with his new training staff, be it Robert Garcia continuing on as his trainer or somebody else being brought in to complement Angel Fernandez. I just think he needs more time with the people in his corner. That's why I think he should follow the plan that I've laid out before, which is something of like a Dave Allen type fight in December, something like a Dillian White type fight in the first quarter of 2023, and then see where he is. On top of that, while there's lots of money in a Joshua Fury fight right now, don't you think there's a lot more money in it if Joshua rehabilitates himself with 2 or 3 wins and Fury goes on to fight for the Undisputed Championship in the first quarter of 2023? Joshua versus Fury for the Undisputed title in the second half of next year? That's a huge money fight, be it in the UK, the Middle East, or anywhere in the world. Look, if Fury wants to continue on and fight some kind of stay busy fight, look at someone like Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora wants to fight. He's probably not going to price himself out. That's a big fight in the UK, and Fury would win that one rather easily. I think you put off a Joshua fight as long as you can to make the most money for it 6 or 8 months from now.
You are absolutely nuts. Hold that for what? For another Andy Ruiz type upset could come and knock out Joshua? No. Tyson Fury can slip on a banana peel and get injured and be sidelined or lose against Usyk? No, these are things that you don't wait for. You don't let them marinate. You don't go out and hope for the best. You make it happen while it's still hot. Tyson Fury is the biggest, most popular champion in the world. He's a heavyweight champion. He has that WBC strap, the Ring magazine, whether it's in or out. Joshua, on the other hand, former champion, 2-time champion. He's still popular. He's still the man. He's still, put him in front of billboards. People are going to know who he is. They're going to want to buy that pay-per-view. The selling, the promotion of that will be amazing. I'm all in. Make it happen now. No need for them to go elsewhere. This is the time to make it. Because if you don't make it now, it's never going to happen, man. Then we never get the fights we actually want to see. No, I'm all for it.
Yeah, but that's where you're wrong, saying it's never going to happen. Of course it's going to happen. Fury has jumped in and out of retirement like half a dozen times over the last 6 months. Now he's talking about fighting multiple people in 2023. He said recently, look, if Deontay Wilder beats Andy Ruiz, guess I'll be facing Deontay Wilder for a 4th time to defend that WBC title. I like that your argument against Fury Joshua waiting a little while longer is Fury might slip on a banana peel. That's absurd. Fury theoretically could get beat by Alexander Usyk, but he's going to be a huge favorite in that fight. He's going to have so many physical tools available to him in that fight. And just think about how massive that fight against Joshua would be if Joshua can just get a couple of wins under his belt, get some of that momentum back, get some experience with that trainer. Fury wins the Undisputed Championship against Usyk. That is a massive fight. Not 2 years from now, but like 10 months from now in September of next year.
you're living in a fairy tale world because this is boxing. This is a hurt business, and anything can change with one punch. Joshua, we know how vulnerable he is. You said it psychologically. He sometimes has it, he sometimes doesn't. He doesn't know he's juggling trainers here and there. He's training all over the place.
Yeah, but that's why, Sergio, you don't put him in against somebody real. Like you put him in against a couple of guys.
No, that's why you cash in. That's why you cash in, Mannix, and you get it while the getting's good. Joshua, even though he lost, he put up a good fight in a heavyweight, valiant effort. Now roll on to that into Tyson Fury, the biggest fight in the world, aside from Crawford Spence. That's never going to happen. Give me Fury, Joshua.
Hold on. Where was this argument when I was pushing for Ryan Garcia to face Tank Davis? Like, where was this, like, make the fight now while the fight can be made? Where was this?
That's a lot different. You're talking about a 23-year-old kid, you know, with issues outside the ring.
Undefeated
no, that's
kid.
different. That's different. We're talking about a grown man in his 30s who's already been to the top multiple times. Totally different story.
You're a grown man in his 40s.
Yeah, man, but I'm a kid inside.